South Australia could shift to Eastern Standard Time within 2 years if the Premier has his way. Jay Weatherill claims dropping the half-hour difference could result in a $2.5 billion boost to the economy and create jobs. But the opposition says it's a diversion from the state's jobs crisis. Simon Royal reports.
Labor's decided it's time to shift the state to Eastern Standard Time.
I certainly have been persuaded by the evidence that exists, which I believe is strong.
But first it'll be time for more study. While the government favours a shift, it says more work needs to be done to convince Parliament and the people.
If people just think outside the square on how one might adapt around this, it's easy to find solutions.
In the meantime, they're pressing their case, almost all of which revolves around the eastern states. 75% of SA's business is done there. Change, the government says, will create jobs.
Yep, that's the whole point of it.
We want to see some evidence that this, or any change, is actually going to create jobs and be of benefit.
The government argues there'd be a boost in business through better contact with the East. The Centre for Economic Studies says there'd be $2.5 billion in economic benefits. It would eliminate computer problems with time-aware applications like online diaries. There'd be more time to exercise and eat outdoors. It would be easier for tourists. And the half-hour time difference feeds perceptions SA is behind the times.
Our reputation around Australia is not good.
We're looking at this as another diversion from Jay Weatherill and Martin Hamilton-Smith and the Labor Cabinet away from our appalling job statistics.
The government concedes public feedback so far, almost all of it from the West Coast, is negative. During daylight saving time, children there go to school in the dark.
That's going to make it quite horrific for school children and for a lot of things of us people living in the western part of the state.
I'm not very happy about it.
Concerns the government says could be fixed by changing opening times for schools and other businesses. Change could also disrupt airline timetables. Singapore Airlines, which isn't affected, thinks it's time for a decision.
Why not? Why not? I think it would be a good idea to join all the other East Coast states.
The government says even the media would benefit, citing supportive submissions from commercial radio and the ABC.
Good times.
Nevertheless, time is not of the essence. The earliest a change would be made is April 2017. Simon Royal, ABC News, Adelaide.